Okay, I think I've made you guys wait quite long enough to hear about my weight loss tips and the things that I've been doing to lose weight. This is going to be more so focused towards, let me see. Okay, towards the first 30 pounds of my weight loss, which is where I believe I'm at, and I'm about 20 pounds from goal. So I'm going to make a separate video for the 20 pounds because I'm changing a couple things to see if I get results, basically. My first things first, huh? I have falsies on my lashes. And I have Mary Kay, the falsies is Maybelline. And I have Mary Kay lipstick and maple on my lips. And then I followed it with Beauty Rush by Victoria's Secret. Oh, I ripped off the sticker. I don't remember which one it was. It's one of the clear ones though. I think it was like Sugar Rush or something like that. I don't remember. And this is my lace wig just straightened out. Okay? So, because I know everybody wants to know. So, first weight loss tip is to not eat at night. That was one of my biggest problems because I'm like, if I'm hungry and I'm sleepy, I'll eat and then I'll sleep. And so I think a lot of people eat at night or eat before they're about to go to sleep. And I would just recommend that you stop doing that, because think about it. When you wake up, you're going to be hungry anyway, so why don't you just wait? So that was what I had to kind of get in the mindset in. And it was hard because I get off work pretty late. And so when I would get home, I would want something to eat because my lunch was like 4 hours ago. You know, lunch was like 4 hours ago. So I would be hungry again and I would eat. But then when I started to really take my weight loss journey seriously, I stopped doing that. I went home, and if I stayed up a little longer, fine. But I would try my very best not to eat. But I did slip sometimes. Because, you know, this thing is not going to be easy. It's definitely not going to be easy breaking habits that you've had for a long period of time. Next is drink a lot of water. I mainly this year have been drinking water. The few times I've drank juice, it's been like, I try to do like 100%, or it'll be in very small amounts, or I'll dilute it with water if it's too sweet. If you're a soda drinker, I gave up soda a while back, maybe like a year or so, but when I do drink it, I always dilute it with water. And I'll have it maybe like once every couple months because I don't crave it anymore. And when I have it or when it's available and I feel like drinking it, then I'll just dilute it with water. And that would be my tip to a soda drinker, is to start making your soda flat. And I know it sounds crazy, but think about it. Water dilutes that stuff. Water dilutes the sugar. It will take the bubbles out, which will cause gas in your stomach. So you want those bubbles gone if you just want a taste of the flavor. That's what I do. It's not going to be easy for real hardcore soda drinkers, but you'll get used to it. It's something that'll kind of just slowly wean you off of soda completely. So it'll cut that sugar, cut that fat. The water will do that for the soda. And if you eat something fatty, drink a lot of water afterwards. I don't know if that does anything or whatever. I don't have science or whatever to link you to or whatever, but I'm just saying that these things I have done and I have seen that they have worked. So I'm assuming. What else? Exercise. Yes, you gotta exercise. I basically try to do some sort of cardio. I bought an elliptical. And my elliptical was $40 off Craigslist. Thank you, Jesus. I'm so glad it was so cheap. Do not go out there and spend a lot of money on exercise equipment if you don't know if you're going to use it. Because there are still some, like a week or so where that elliptical won't get touched. And I'm like, well, thank you, Jesus, that it was only $40. Because I'd be mad if I spent like $100-something and it was just sitting there. But don't beat yourself up if you don't use it for like a week and then you get back on it in a week. Just kind of, you know, get a little more stern or firm with yourself if it's been sitting up there for months and you haven't used it, okay? I would say don't be so hard on yourself. A lot of us, we get so hard on ourselves. We get on the scale. We're like, man, I haven't lost nothing. I'm through with this. I'm over this. You know what I mean? Don't be too hard on yourself. Okay, I had a piece of cake. I'm just gonna forget it. Don't do that. You know, believe in yourself. Know that it'll happen. It takes time. It takes time for you to gain all the weight. So just, you know, it's gonna take time for you to get it off. And give yourself a reasonable amount of time. I give myself 4 months and 4 pounds in 1 month. And usually I beat that goal every time. But give yourself a goal that is attainable, because you don't want to give up. Pray. I don't even know what tip I'm on. Maybe 4? I don't remember. But pray. I pray all the time about it, because I knew there was no way that I was going to somehow change my life without God being by my side. So I was praying about it. I was like, you know, you got to think about it. What does God want you to be fat for? God is not sitting up here saying, yeah, I want you fat. That's the devil. You know what I mean? Because that's going to cause health complications and cause you to be slow. And you might have to run after somebody and give them the gospel, and you going slow. So, no, God don't want you fat. So definitely pray, and He will help you. I believe that, because He helps me. Let me think. What else have I done? Exercising, even if it's a little bit a day. It doesn't matter. Do something every day. Like run around your block, or like on my elliptical. If I couldn't do 45 minutes, which is what I would shoot for, I would do 10. I would do 5. I would do something. I didn't originally change my eating habits. I just ate less. So I still was having ice cream. I was still having chips. I just tried to incorporate more salads, more home cooked items, and if I had something sweet or whatever, don't go overboard, like I'm gonna have 3 pieces of cake. No, have 1, or maybe even have half, and if you can take it, don't have any. And I went through periods of time where I restricted myself, like, okay, well, no cake this week, because I'm a big sweet person. That's why I keep going back to cake and ice cream and stuff. I love sweets. I'm not too much a crazy salt person or a soda person. So you would have to decide what your thing is, your thing that just makes you want to, I have to have that. My thing is sweets, cakes, and stuff like that. At my job, there's plenty of cake anytime you go in the cafeteria. So I had to say, well, this week I'm not having cake. And it's doable. It is definitely doable. I weighed myself once a week. Usually every Monday, I weigh myself. Just to kind of see. Some people say daily weighing is good. I don't know about that. Because I just think your body fluctuates, and you might have eaten something, and I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the daily weighing. I did do it for a while, and I was depressed because it seemed like I was gaining weight over no reason. So I was just like, okay, I'm through with this. So I just did once a week, and that has been working for me. And I log it in my calendar to see what I'm doing, and if I gained weight, I'll be like, I could put a reason. If I think, well, so and so had a graduation, I pigged out. Like usually, if I eat a lot the Sunday before I weigh myself, I'll let it slide if it's only like 0.5 pounds or something like that. If it's like 2 or 3 pounds, I'm like, okay, Ariana, what did you do? Because you gained weight, and also, ladies, if it's TOM, give yourself a break. You never know. You might get bloated or something like that. So yeah, daily weighing, keeping track. You want to see those pounds falling off. And I have a scale that has a 0.2 measurement. I got it from Walmart. I was trying to make it come on, it won't do it. But it's usually when it comes on, it says 0.0. And so anything from between 0.1 and 0.9, it'll show you. So that's a really good thing, because you want to know, even if you lost a fraction of a pound, it doesn't matter. You want to know, because that's progress. There has been some weeks where I started and I was like, my weight was 0.9. Like whatever the first 3 numbers are, I'm not going to tell you guys, 0.9, and then the next week it was 0.1. So I was like, well, that's almost a pound. instead of me seeing just the same number 2 weeks in a row. It was like, oh, I did lose weight. I lost 0.8 pounds or whatever. So make sure you get a scale like that. Did I do anything else to lose these first 30 pounds? I just kept pushing myself pretty much. Right now, my weight's kind of at a plateau, and that's why I'm going to get back to you guys on what I'm doing. But I still have faith. I know that it's going to happen. And, be comfortable with your body. Wherever I'm at, I'll like, sometimes I'll just take my shirt off. I'll have my bra on or whatever, and I'll just look at myself, and I'm like, you know what? This is still your body. You need to be okay with it, wherever it is at the moment. I know you have goals, you know, and I'm talking to myself. I know you have goals that you're trying to reach, you know, and you know you came from a certain point. This is where you are right now. You got to love yourself. You do. And sometimes, you know, I have to do that, and I'll just have to, you know, look at myself and be like, you know, shoot, I am pretty sexy. Or, you know, or pretty cute or whatever. I didn't mean to say sexy. I don't know. That was a little too much. But you are pretty cute. You know, you got it going on. Love yourself. That's basically my point. I really feel like editing that out, but I probably won't. So, yeah, I think those are my tips. If you have questions, let me know. Oh, last thing. I was trying to go no carb or low carb. That didn't work for me. So, it just depends on you. Oh, sometimes when I did want something sweet, I would get some fruit, like watermelon, or I would get strawberries and I would cut them up and I would take them to work with me so I can have them whenever I feel like snacking on something. I guess that's it. I can't even tell you a daily meal plan because I just eat whatever I have. I'm a big believer in portions. If you have a little bit of it, I don't see the big deal. You know, I'm one of those people. You just having one. How can one hurt? And that's probably why I haven't lost much more than I've lost. But I think that's it. I keep saying that. Well, message me or leave me comments. Let me know. I don't have a starting picture. But you can look at my videos. You guys can look at my videos. If you go to my wet and wavy videos, I was 50 pounds more than I am right now, and you could tell it all in my face and everything. So you can, and then I'll let you guys know what weight I was in those videos, the exact numbers, as I get closer to my goals. So just stay tuned, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. Okay.